just waste whatever talent and gift that you got running after things. Because he tells you that you don't take none of these things that you acquire, that you're chasing after just to live your best life. Of course, he wants you to have the best. He does that, but he wants you to have sense as well, to exercise.
Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. Welcome to Born to Achieve podcast, the show that inspires and motivates you to unlock your full potential and achieve your goals. With your host, Warren Andrew Pinder. Let's get started on this week's episode of Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve.
Hi, everyone. Today's episode is titled, Living Our Best Life. What does it mean to live your best life? Maya Angelou said, "My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive." We spend years trying to figure out so many things about life. Things like, what do we want? What is it that we really want? Do you really know? Can you really say that you are 100% satisfied with your life? Do you feel in your heart that, you can wake up every day, do whatever it is in 12 hours and possibly go to sleep for another 12 hours and not have to worry about anything? Is it that you're just satisfied with your present situation? Are you happy with the way in which your life is going? And then you ask yourself a question, what is it that you desire most, that you think would make you happy? In, common conversation from a lot of us, is it that desired woman, that desired man? Is it that big mansion that you dream about? Is it that flashy car? What is your true desire? Then the question about what is it that you want to become? Do you have your dream job? Do you have a job? Do you want to, be a manager, an executive? What is it in life that you seek, that you really, really want? One thing that we can say a lot of us are certain of is that we acknowledge the presence of the creator of the universe as the provider and sustainer of our lives. He does all things, can do all things, provides all things, gives us hope when we believe in him. We believe that he created us all with a purpose that is a plan that he has for each of our lives. That plan that will shift and change as we try to align ourselves with it. He knows the days of our lives and how much time we have to fulfill the gaps in between to fulfill the plan. So the sooner we begin to align ourselves with his plan for our lives, we may be finding ourselves living our best lives because it's according to his plan. And then what is that plan that we are talking about in living our best lives? A lot of us have made it. As far as we're concerned, we live in our best lives. We have, a nice home. We have a nice car. We have a nice job. We can take the best vacations. We have it all. We can afford it all. Again, I ask, is it according to the plan, the purpose that we were created to fulfill, that our lives, were created to fulfill? So when we seek to find out what it is really living our best lives, and a lot of people have a lot of things and they're not happy. And a lot of people can identify with it. A lot of people may say it because they don't have it and they wish they have it. But truthfully, each and every one of us can live our best lives according to the plan that we got to go seek and we have to find. It's in doing, whether you find it in the Bible, where you find it in going to a mentor, going to a counselor, where do you find it by just working hard? You got to find that plan, the plan and the purpose for our lives. See, a lot of us, we sell ourselves short. We sell ourselves short of fulfilling this purpose, this plan. And then you ask yourself, that leads to ask ourselves, how do we value ourselves? How and what is it? Are we really, really valuing Do you really consider the value that the Creator has for us? And if we don't follow the plan, we're shortening, we're selling ourselves short. You know, the funny thing is, like, a lot of our parents made tremendous sacrifices to educate us that we can live a better lives than they did. And that was their plan, to ensure that we lived our best lives. But a lot of us misinterpreted what they meant and what they were trying to do. And we developed attitudes as if we were better than our own. We began to hang with and chill with Louis and Gucci, Tory and Coco, to say that we were living our best life. We began to value things and not purpose. You know, the bad thing about this is that it didn't matter to a lot of persons who assisted us in achieving or getting to the status quo of living our best life, while, you know, we began to drop our standard of belief and value, the simple value of life, running after these material things in the name of living, you know, your best life. We can see it. We can see it today. You know, to me, it's like, from some people having a degree, but bringing home someone with a birth certificate. You know, it's that because you are able to get whatever you want, and you're able to run with the soul names, you walk in the status in society. Is that living your best life? To honestly answer that question, you have to seek the true purpose in your life. You know, and are you gonna continue that? And that's what's gonna make you have to stay on that high. You have to spend all the money that you made to maintain that standard. Is that really living your best life? Is that the life that you want to live? Having to go to, you know, a brand name beautician to pay $500 when you can have someone and support someone that may be able to do it for $150?
Thank you for joining today's podcast. We'll be right back.
Achieve Man, written by Warren Andrew Pinder and Dominique Bradford. This book passionately focuses on the challenges women have been made to go through and how to overcome them. In some cultures, being a woman disadvantages the girl child. This book carefully exposes the hurdles you might face. This masterpiece is the ultimate self-help guide for women. It reveals your true purpose and identity. Get your copy today. Available from Amazon.
We now return to today's podcast.
Having to, you know, spend $2,000 when you can look just as good for $200. You know, having to be able to drive comfortably in a nice car and not have to break the bank to really purchase that, because that's in the name of living your best life. When you can help others around you in so many ways. You know, you seek the purpose. And I'm certain that God's purpose for you wasn't to just waste whatever talent and gift that you got running after things. Because he tells you that you only take none of these things that you acquire, that you're chasing after just to live your best life. Of course, he wants you to have the best. He does that, but he wants you to have sense as well, to exercise. Having common sense is all good. I want to live a good life. Each of us want to live a good life. But like our parents, it's just simply to live better than what they did. Some of them had to use candles to study, or, you know, suffer through the nights with no air condition. But but they've taught us to work hard and to seek better for our own and our generations to come, and to provide for our generations after, not to live in the moment of what someone else is doing when it's not what your purpose is. Living our best life, finding out, you know, what it is that really takes us to live our best life, can really cause us to want to change. You know, just think for a moment how many persons have had a successful career in their lives, but in the middle of their career, they just decided that, man, I'm done with that stress. I'm done with all of that, all of the issues. You know, I'm just going to change my career because I found happiness. And they would do away with it all that they had, because they found something that they loved to do, and something that made them happy. When we find our purpose, when we find a plan, we're led to do things that make us happy. Something mysterious just leads us. You can say that the universe will seek us out. They will go and they'll find us and put us in the right situation at the right time, in the right moment, that we will be able to that will make us fulfilled with happiness to perform the task at hand. It no longer becomes work. We're happy doing what we're doing. We're helping other people, and we're really enjoying what it is. We're enjoying to wake up in the morning, to go to sleep at night, knowing that we're doing something that we love, knowing that we're helping other people, knowing that we're being placed here to save someone. We're being placed here to counsel someone, to be of a tangible influence to many, that our lives become so valuable, that things no longer matter, that we are able to know that when we speak, that we speak because it's gonna resonate, that one day your name, something that you say, may be quoted. This is where we are and where we want to become. And then we can truly at that point begin to understand that life is easy, life is fun. You're able to live a good life. You're able to do it on your own terms, in a relaxed and stress-free environment, that you don't have to be about chasing things or hanging with the Joneses or living something that you're not, staying on that high, being surrounded sometimes by bad influences that causes you. Living your best life is in finding your purpose. It's in following the plan. We don't know what it is. He does. But it's up to us to seek it. And when we find it, life becomes beautiful. The worries are minimized. The hustle relaxed. And at this junction, when we get to that point, at that very junction, is where we're able to say, I'm living my best life. Just some things to think about. You can live your best life.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. We hope you found it informative, inspiring, and motivating. Born to Achieve. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and family. Stay focused on your goals, and we'll see you on the next episode of Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve.